Welcome to Quillow. The best way to get started with Quillow is to just start taking notes. And the easiest way to do that is if you already have notes in something like Apple Notes or Google Keep, just copy pasting a few notes over, around 3 to 4. Or if it's sticky notes or something on a whiteboard, that's probably the best way to get started. It might be meeting notes, it could be just to-dos for the day, it could be ideas that you might have had. Those are all good places to start. So I have some example notes here. Here are a couple of meeting notes. So I'm going to copy paste one of these meeting notes, and then I'm going to go Command S to save. And you can see that the AI is processing the note. So in Quillow, every note gets processed, tagged, and categorized. So you can see that it's categorized it into a meeting, and it's got a bunch of tags that will be useful for search. This is a user feedback, so I can add tags. So I'm going to add feedback as a tag. Now I'm going to go to a new page and copy paste another meeting note. I'll hit save, and I don't need to wait for the processing to complete. I can just go to a new page and start copy pasting over other pieces of content or notes that I might have. So here's an essay from online, and I'm also going to I'm also going to store this because this looks pretty useful. AI productivity tools. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that, give it a heading, AI productivity tools, and copy paste that over there. Now I've got 4 notes here, and if I go to all pages, I can see all of my notes. You can see the image is still getting processed, but you can see the other notes from John, David, the meetings, the essay, and this image that just got processed. Now I can search. So for example, if I go feedback, you can see that the 2 meetings are displayed. If I go productivity tools, you can see that the image is actually coming up. One cool thing that you can do is after filtering the notes, if you hit colon, you can see that this modal pops up, and you can ask the AI a question or prompt it to do something. So I'm going to say list all the user feedback and put it in a table. I'm going to copy paste that. And I'm saying have the person who gave the feedback as one of the columns, and the title and description should be in the other columns. And now it's reading the notes that you filtered and then following your prompt. The AI can also do charts and tables as well. And you can see here that the AI has listed the person, the title, and the description for each of the feedback items. Now, instead of having to need to type this query every single time, because I might want to revisit this every week, for example, I can actually just save it as an AI page. And now it's there. If you go to dashboards, you can see that this page is there, and this is a dynamic page that keeps updating based on the prompt and filter that you've actually written. This covers the basics for Quillow. There are a couple of extra things. One recommendation is to connect your phone number so you can actually send a text message to a Quillow number, and that'll automatically save a note to Quillow. And you can see that more messaging platforms are coming soon as well. And finally, there are these categories that you can see. So if you navigate to meeting, you can see the 2 meetings that were copied over. You can also see the pieces of content that were copied over. You can add new categories. So if I want to add user feedback, I can add that as a category by just typing it here and then clicking on that. And the other thing I can also do is change how each category behaves. So if I want the summary cards, for example, to be listed in bullet points all the time, I can specify a prompt here for that. I can also customize the tagging prompt so that the AI knows how to tag each type of note that belongs in that category. That's the basic tour of Quillow. To summarize again, the best way to get started is just to take notes, because the more notes that you have there, the more powerful the search, the Q&A, the AI pages, and the categorization all becomes. And that's it. Thank you.